Hi everyone, we've featured many different dog breeds on this channel, but today's episode is a little different. With Christmas and New Year's just around the corner, people all over the world are looking to leave their worries behind and just soak in the holiday spirit. That's exactly what we want to share with you today. Forget everything you've heard about dogs until now. Today, you're finally going to hear the truth about a breed no one else dares to talk about. We're talking about a dog that outlasted dinosaurs, mammoths, and saber-toothed tigers. A creature that witnessed the rise and fall of the Mayans, the Aztecs, and entire empires, and even survived the Great Flood. So, are you ready? All jokes aside. Meet the Chihuahua! Oh, wait, that's not it. Let's try again. Meet the Chihuahua! Picture this. A long time ago, like a million years back, Mexico. Those were rough times for humans. Honestly, things weren't going great. Survival was a constant struggle. The environment was hostile. You've got crocodiles and all that fun stuff. Everyone was hungry, and let's be real, there was zero entertainment. No games, no hobbies, nothing to do on a Friday night. Then, one day, these mysterious creatures showed up at a human settlement. It's not like people hadn't seen them before. They'd spot them in the distance while hunting or, out fishing. But this time, they walked right up and apparently offered their services as helpers. How else do you explain the fact that they're still with us? Clearly, the ancient humans didn't turn them down. And man, did they make the right call. Fun fact. Just like today, people back then called them Chihuahuas. This is because the region in Mexico where it all began is called Chihuahua. In ancient Mexican, it translates to desert place or place of dry water. But there's another version that says it means place of big dogs. Clearly, someone had a great sense of humor even back then. Poor ancient humans! Life must have been so brutal that they were like, yeah, sure, let's bring these tiny things inside. And surprisingly, things started looking up. We can only guess now, but it seems Chihuahuas helped with everything. Herding livestock, guarding the perimeter, hunting big game, and of course, babysitting the kids. They were basically the Swiss Army knives of the ancient world. I mean, think about it. How else do you explain the fact that humanity survived while mammoths and saber-toothed tigers went extinct? Yet here we are, still living side by side with Chihuahuas. You won't find a single tiger in all of Mexico today, let alone a saber-toothed one, unless you go to a zoo where they keep them in cages, probably just so the tigers feel safe from the Chihuahuas. And if you look at the statistics, there hasn't been a single recorded wolf attack on a herd guarded by a Chihuahua. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, let's talk specs. Today, a Chihuahua is basically 3 pounds of pure rage trapped in a tiny body, and because that rage doesn't quite fit, they just vibrate constantly. Their height is between 6 and 9 inches. At that scale, an unmowed lawn isn't just a backyard, it's the jungles of Vietnam. If the grass is higher than their ankles, they don't go for a walk. They go guerrilla. All you see is the tops of the dandelions shaking while you hear some muffled swearing in Mexican coming from somewhere down below. As for colors, experts count over 90 variations, including extreme pink and aggressive beige. And that's not even counting the tiny vests and ponchos with bad boy, Gucci, Prada, or Balenciaga written on them. Honestly, it feels like those designers were working specifically for them. I mean, the short-haired ones get cold easily, although there are long-haired Chihuahuas too. But they're basically just short-haired ones with a better winter coat. Friends, the video features illustrations created by the author. Our portfolio includes all dog and cats breeds. If you'd like to explore them or purchase for personal or commercial use, follow the links in the channel description. And now, let's continue. By the way, their health is impeccable. Generally speaking, the breed has no major genetic flaws. And when she's shaking, it's not because she's cold. Is she scared? Please, it's pure hatred and arrogance. That shaking is just a pre-charge mode before the next wave of fury. If she ever stops vibrating, run! Now let's talk about lifespan. A Chihuahua lives anywhere from 12 to 20 years. There is a grand, cosmic, and incredibly cruel irony in the universe. A Great Dane, a noble, gentle giant, lives only about 8 years. He enters this world, brings you nothing but joy, and leaves like a true hero. But a Chihuahua, she lives for 20 years. Experienced owners believe this is pure spite. She's not just living, she's staying alive out of sheer stubbornness, just to annoy you. Why is that? Let's look at their personality. Ever heard of the Napoleon complex? Have you ever seen a Chihuahua approach a Rottweiler? He doesn't even see a Rottweiler. In his head, he's looking at a peer or a subordinate. I recently overheard a conversation. A Chihuahua owner said, "I'm going to let my little Sparky out for a run," and the homeowner immediately replied, "Okay, then I'll lock up my pit bull." Think about that. We all know who was actually in danger there. Their personality is built on one simple rule. If you're small, you must compensate with a maximum level of insanity. They believe they have the right to attack anything that moves. A semi-truck, a guy with an umbrella, or even their own shadow. It's not bravery, it's a firm belief in their own immortality. And while you're carrying him in your arms, he honestly thinks he's the one saving you from all the evils of the world. When a Chihuahua sleeps, he sleeps on you, and always in the most awkward position imaginable. And trust me, it's not a gesture of love, it's a hostage situation. He picks the most unstable, uncomfortable spot on your body and claims it. And don't you dare move. They don't just bark, they make a sound best described as an early warning for World War III. To him, you are a pillow, and pillows are expected to suffer in silence. And so, we suffer, quietly. But why? Because we genuinely love this peak of canine evolution. We love this beast that weighs as much as a carton of milk but sounds like an air raid siren. And even though the police and special forces aren't hiring them just yet, who knows? Maybe their big break is still to come. Wishing you all peace, kindness, and love. Take care of yourselves, your loved ones, and of course, your pets. Happy holidays, everyone! Visit the channel, subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which dogs would you like to see in the next video? Thank you for being with us. See you next time.